Ja, moin, Leute, willkommen zu einer Folge Let's Play Scarlet Nexus. In der letzten Folge haben wir doch ziemlich viel erlebt und das war doch, krass. War wirklich krass. Ja, wir haben unsere Mutter da. Aber schön. Geht's dir gut? Ja, komm, mir geht's gut. I'm fine, and we have to hurry back to the Kunad Gate.
We're going back there again? Do you know what we can do about it, Mother?
Yes. We must get rid of the entanglements in the Kunad Gate, or the world will eventually be destroyed.
Entanglements? What are they?
We should head to the Kunad Gate before I explain it further.
Okay, then we'll go to the Kunad Highway. Everyone get ready.
Everyone get ready.
Mom, you can have a seat here.
Thank you. You got so big.
Huh? That was sudden.
You joined the OSF. How's Kaito? Are you getting along with your older brother?
He's good. We don't really get along anymore.
Oh. Can you tell me what's happening in your time, in the present?
And that's basically it. The only other thing is the existence of the Kunad Gate.
Thank you. Along with Babe's data, I think I understand a lot now. Are we almost ready to leave?
Oh, yeah, we are. Mom?
You're just like your father.
Huh? No, Kaito is the one who looks like Dad. Actually, people tell me I'm not much like him.
I'm not talking about your face. It's how you act. Yuito, about your father... I'm sorry I didn't tell you what he was doing. He did awful things, but it was him that saved me from Togetsu. He was kind. Kaito said he would change this country too. He's wanted to be a politician ever since he was little. But I guess he could only take your father's path as well.
Kaito did, but
It's all right. You and Kaito are your father's and my children. I know you'll make up someday.
Right.
Was wieder gut machen. Töten die Nutte! Voller Sascha hat meinen besten Freund auf dem Gewissen. Denk an... Wie heißt er nochmal? Ja gut, er ist ein bisschen Psycho geworden am Ende, aber denk an ihn. Das geht doch nicht klar.
Things are moving fast, but I'm hoping you can tell us how to deal with the Kunad Gate. You said something about entanglements?
Ultimately, Yuito and Kasane have to enter the Kunad Gate and unravel the entanglements. What I'm telling you here is just a concept. The traces interfering with time should look like tangled red threads. According to Togetsu's theory, whenever you jump through time, a dimensional hole like the Kunad Gate is created, but it should then disappear. The reason this hasn't disappeared is because Yuito and Kasane's powers resonated. The Kunad Gate is different from the theorized gates in that it's persisting in a distorted state. Using a distorted gate for a time jump creates entanglements. If you can unravel those entanglements, you can close the Kunad Gate.
Distorted? I don't really get it yet. But when you say enter the Kunad Gate, do you mean go into that hole in the sky?
That strange space. Is it inside the Kunad Gate? You saw it too, when the gate first opened.
Oh, that place with all the weird images?
That's right. That strange space that Kasane mentioned exists inside the Kunad Gate. It is a concept of space that only exists for those with the red string's power. Togetsu called it the Chronos Terminal.
Perhaps it's a kind of station, or junction point, for traveling through time.
So only Yuito and Kasane can perceive it. I guess that explains why we didn't notice it when we jumped to the future.
When there is time contact between 2020, when the gate was made, and another time, entanglements are created.
Time contact? Is that any different from time travel?
It's a broader definition of time travel. Even if you don't arrive at that time, even if you just attempt. Basically, if someone with the red string's power even touches that time, there is a trace. That is time contact. The only way to actually see which times have entanglements is for the two of you to go and check for yourselves.
So I guess the only thing we can do is leave it to Yuito and Kasane.
Even if we find the entanglements, we won't know how to unravel them until we see them.
The Chronos terminal is conceptualized by your powers, so you'll know how to unravel them. Not with reason, but with intuition. Also, I'm weak, but I can use the red strings, so I'll support you from here.
Okay, so we just need to use the red strings again and enter the Chronos terminal.
I'm going with you this time.
You don't know what kind of dangers will be there. Make sure you're ready
Hallo
before you go.
in Kopf.
If it gets dangerous, you both come right back.
Don't worry, we will. Just take care of my mother. Keep her safe.
It's all right. Don't worry. We will protect Wakana.
All right, we don't have much time. Let me know when you're ready.
Mom, I saw you again after all these years, but we haven't really talked. I get that the situation won't allow it, but...
Okay. Wenn Bescheid, wenn wir ready sind. Erstmal gucken, ob es hier hinten irgendwas gibt zum Looten oder Gegner oder sonstiges. Bestimmt. Guck mal hier, da geht schon los. Da. Ah. Gibt es hier noch irgendetwas? Hier gibt es ja gar nichts mehr. Hallo? Nee. Hier gibt es ja gar nichts zu looten. Ist ja langweilig. Ja gut, dann flüchten wir einfach. Boom. Das Animation, wenn die Sachen fliegen, ist das schon teilweise witzig. So größer das Objekt, desto irrsinniger, was da passiert.
Here we go. Come on.
Der fliegt einfach gleich komplett dadurch. Njong.
Come on.
Oh, was haben wir hier?
Come on.
Bank.
Here we go.
Auto. Ja, ist ja gut, wir fahren ja, Leute. Ja, let's go.
Good to go, Kasane?
Ja.
I'm ready.
Focus your consciousness together. Picture the site of the Chronos terminal.
To the Chronos terminal.
We will unravel those entanglements. It looks like we actually made it. Are each of those images connected to different times?
We can't just stand around. We have to search for the entanglements.
I guess it's nothing new when it's your third time. So, how do we find them? I don't feel anything yet.
It must be Mother.
Is she guiding us? Let's go. The others?
How are they inside the Chronos terminal?
Calm down. That place is built from your consciousness. It's an imaginary world. It is a very unstable place. Your fear and anxiety, all of your emotions affected. The memories of
also
your
Boss
past
Rush.
made others appear.
Auch unser bester
So
Freund.
basically, you're saying that these others were created by our mental immaturity.
That makes us sound pretty lame. But if we made them, we can take them down too.
I know the two of you can handle it, but be careful.
Let's go!
So if our consciousness has made it, is this other an illusion? It sure looks real.
As long as your brain thinks so,
it's the same as
if it was.
I can hit it!
We have to fight it.
So, stirb!
That was good, Yuito.
Ich muss ich erst mal wieder einspielen.
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet. It's down. Give it everything you've got.
I can hit it! Come on!
That was good, Yuito.
Good. I'll be your shield.
Hätte einfach früher machen können.
I'm with you.
Keep it up.
We can't give up.
Boom!
If it's covered in oil, it should burn with a little fire.
Let's go.
Aber was sind das bitte für... Wenn ich auf die Bilder da gucke in the background.
Hey, do you feel something?
Yeah, it's like my head is buzzing. It's weird.
Okay, wohin werden wir geguidet? Hier. Die roten Blumen erinnern mich ein bisschen an Neo. Krankenzimmer.
This is the old OSF
Brüderchen.
hospital on that day in 2009. It's an entanglement.
Yeah. I don't understand it, but I can feel it. This is definitely it. If we want to successfully unravel this, then I'm betting that we have to use the red strings, our power.
Yes, I feel it too. We should be able to make this work.
Another one!
Let's hold it off while we unravel the entanglement.
Okay, let's go.
All right. I know we can do it. Right, Yuito?
Yeah, right. Let's go. Attack.
Now die!
Work. That must be a weak spot.
So, okay, haben wir gleich weggemacht.
Keep it up!
Now, Yuito!
We did it.
Okay, das haben wir gut gemacht.
It should work.
was? Gut.
This will make the Kunad Gate disappear.
Hey, Kasane. That day, I never got the chance to thank you properly. So, thank you for saving me.
What? That came out of nowhere.
You were the one that saved me 11 years ago at the hospital, right? I remember it perfectly now. I used to be a dud, and then all of a sudden I had powers. My power awakening? I think it was because you shared yours with me.
What? Powers aren't something you can just share.
Yeah, I know what I'm saying sounds silly, but if it were possible, it was thanks to meeting you that day that I'm still alive, and have reached my goal of getting into the OSF. That's what I think, so... thanks for saving me.
You're welcome. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
You look totally confused, but that's okay. I think it's unraveled now. Everyone is probably worried about us.
Mother's power. I can still feel it.
So, there's more than one entanglement?
If so, it's simple. We just have to unravel all of them.
Right. Okay, let's go.
Okay, auf zum nächsten.
We did unravel that entanglement, right?
I think so. But something still feels off.
So you feel it too. Something's bothering me.
Da ist das nächste Teil. Ich erwarte noch unseren kleinen Bruder auf jeden Fall.
There's another one.
Is that 50 years in the future? That should be gone. This is the other that attacked Yuito.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Following this gamma.
Damn, I'm getting roasted.
I'm taking this shit in.
It might be easier to electrify now that it's wet.
We can't give up.
Let's regroup. Come on.
Use my strength.
Keep it up.
That attack worked. That must be a weak spot.
Yuito.
Jawohl.
Finish it.
Das war gut. Na, war schon, okay. Wir haben auch noch unsere OP-Form, die ich aktivieren kann.
I think that's all of them.
Immer noch.
Have you ever thought of what you'd do if you could change history?
You mean by traveling to the past? That would just create new entanglements, though, wouldn't it?
I mean, after the Kunad Gate is gone. If you could use the red strings freely.
Well, yeah. I mean, sure, I've thought about it. If I had done this, or hadn't done that, something would have changed. All those regrets are still there. When Nagi asked, what should I have done differently, I just couldn't come up with an answer.
So, do you want to use the red strings to change the past?
No, I don't. Because even if you change the past, you won't know how it will affect the future. Nagi might not have gotten caught up in all of this if he wasn't my friend. If he hadn't joined the OSF, if he didn't admire them, if I mess with the past that much and just overwrite his life, is that really saving him? And it's not just Nagi. If you change the past, it would affect the lives of everyone in the world.
It's not something that one person can burden themselves with.
I don't think it's right to only care about what you wish. There's a lot that I still can't accept, but it's not something that I can just ignore as if it didn't happen.
I know it was a silly question. I'm actually surprised. Or maybe I'm just relieved. Because now I know I'm not the only one having these thoughts.
Oh.
Before, I would have answered differently. But now that I've met everyone, the way I see the world has changed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same for me. You know, we actually have a lot in common.
I think it's a little early to say that.
Noch mehr.
This is Mom's... There's still an entanglement?
But all the time periods we travel to. No, now's not the time to think about it. Can you keep going?
I'll be okay. I'm probably just a little tired from using my brain too much.
We should hurry.
Und danach denken die wieder, die haben alle. Und danach kommt noch eine.
I think those are the only ones.
Nagi. Nagi. Habe ich eigentlich gerechnet, dass er ist. Eine Art Bosskampf hier auftaucht.
Isn't that...
The Sumeragi crest. That's it. This is the image I saw at the start.
Right. Yakumo Sumeragi's crest. It seems like a time entanglement appeared then. What? How?
Former Major General Karin.
So they're going to keep coming.
We need to unravel the entanglement. Arashi, thanks! I'll be your shield!
Muss auch anfangen, perfekt zu dodgen. Ich mach den hier. Den Schutz ich mir nicht an. Komm, Bossmucke.
With my power.
Oh, ich nehme die Schilder alle weg.
Us together. It should work.
Aber Karen kann ich mir auch erst Bosskampf hier vorstellen.
Okay, that should...
Yuito? This is bad. I don't think I can take much more either.
So, did we do it? That
Gleich
should be
kommt
all
der
of them,
Weg zu einem
right?
weiteren. Passt auf.
Probably, but something doesn't feel right. Karin and Yakumo Sumeragi. What happened to them?
Damn it. I'm blacking.
Yuito, Kasane!
Mom?
Mother.
Where am I?
Oh, good. You're awake. It seems like we made it back.
What's going on? The Kunad Gate... Why hasn't it disappeared?
Well...
Good job, you two. It's all okay now.
What? But...
Mother, we unraveled the entanglements. So why?
Leave the rest to me.
What?
Thank you for growing up so strong. You've made a lot of wonderful friends. Those connections are much more valuable than any red string. Treasure them for the rest of your life.
Mother?
Mom. You can't go back to the past.
If you go back, Toketsu will...
It has to be done. Forgive me. The longer I remain here, the more painful it will be.
No, hold on! There's still so much that I need to say!
Mother!
Yuito! Kasane! Live on! Knowing you're happy is all that I could ask for! So today is the day.
Die Mutter wirkt ein bisschen sass gerade. Bisschen sehr.
I may give you my brain, but you can't have my memories of the future.
Kaito. Yuito. Kasane.
Was ist da jetzt los?
The body has been confirmed as the target Wakana. Current theory for cause of death is cerebral overload due to a malfunction in the personality rehabilitation device. We believe an irreversible memory wipe was conducted. There is significant damage to the memory regions in her brain. Following protocol and retrieving her brain.
I see. There was an entanglement from when Mom time traveled.
Mother. She explained it to us earlier when the two of you were gone. The Kunad Gate wouldn't disappear as long as she was still present in this time.
We have a message she left for the two of you. Let me send it to you now.
Alter, muss ich jetzt jeden Anquatsch machen? Uff. muss ich jetzt echt mit jedem Einzelnen reden.
Apparently the
I know she would have wanted.
Hey,
Wakana wasn't...
The uneasy...
I'm sorry. Wakana knew from the...
She held back her feel.
That's strange. Wakana has returned, so how come it didn't disappear? Have all the entanglements truly been unraveled?
All the entanglements we felt, we unraveled. The ones 11 years ago, 50 years in the future, and the one during Yakumo Sumeragi's time period.
what? What does Yakumo Sumeragi's time period have to do with anything?
I think one formed when we witnessed Yakumo's assassination.
What are you talking about? Yakumo was severely injured in an accident, but he wasn't assassinated.
We don't really understand it either, but we saw Yakumo Sumeragi being killed by Karin.
What did you say?
We were busy dealing with the entanglement, but yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that that was former Major General Karin.
He copied Kasane's power. Yuito, if he also copied your power.
But he didn't copy my... He could have time-traveled by resonating Kasane's power with mine.
So it hasn't disappeared because of the entanglement Karin created when he traveled back to Yakumo's time period?
But the two of you couldn't find an entanglement. How do you expect to unravel something you can't find? Karin can unravel his own entanglement.
Yes, exactly. The only thing we can do is take Karin to the Chronos terminal and have him unravel the entanglement himself.
Wataru, can you check Karin's location?
I figured you'd ask, so I've been working on it. But I've got nothing. I can't find him at all. It's like he's disappeared.
Supposing that he's traveled to Yakumo's time period, that would mean he's in the past. That's where you're going to find him.
Are you two sure the people you saw were really Karin and Yakumo?
We're sure. We could see their faces clearly. Actually, we only saw Karin's face.
But that was Yakumo. I mean, he had the same mask on as all the depictions of him.
Ah, yes, that's it, the mask. That explains everything.
Kagero, explain.
Whoa, Tsugumi, calm down. So, you know how Yakumo started wearing the mask because of the injuries he sustained? Rumor was, sometime after the accident, he suddenly stopped appearing in front of people and his whole personality just changed.
Whole personality changed? You're not suggesting...
The real Yakumo was assassinated by Karin from the future, and Karin took his place by putting on the mask?
It doesn't matter. Either way, we still need to travel back to 2,000 years ago to check.
Actually, no. We might not have to travel at all. You all saw my brother's video, right? Don't you remember what he said?
Yakumo Sumeragi is alive!
What are you...
He is asleep, deep beneath Suo. Even now, he is waiting for his revenge!
Right. Cold sleep. Just like Kagero.
If Yakumo is in cold sleep under Suo, then we can find out the truth by meeting him directly. If former Major General Karin replaced him, then he'll be the one down there in cold sleep. I'm not entirely certain as to why he did what he did, but we can talk to him and have him help us unravel the entanglement.
Do we know where he's sleeping, though? I mean, Arahabaki is the only area I can think of that's under Suo.
I mean, Sumeragi Tomb is the first place I thought of where Yakumo would be. Do you think he would really be in such a heavily trafficked place, though?
How about it, Yuito? It's your family's tomb.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I've never even been inside the building before. The head of the family is responsible for watching over Sumeragi Tomb. I might be able to find something out if I talk to my brother.
Chief, do you think he'll listen to us?
Actually, I've been trying to reach my brother's terminal, but I'm not getting through. There's a chance he might have blocked me. Wataru, can you ask Major General Fubuki to talk to my brother? I doubt he'd refuse a call from a Major General.
Okay, leave it to me. I just don't know how soon I'll get a response.
Wanna stop by our hideout then? I'm sure Yuito and Kasane could use the rest.
Good idea. It would be smart to rest while we can.
Thanks, Gemma. All right, let's head back.
Welcome back. I messaged Major General Fubuki. He said it might take some time to get in touch with the chief.
Thanks, Wataru.
I also asked about Major General Karen, but apparently Major General Fubuki doesn't know anything either.
I see. Then I guess he really is in the past.
We don't have any other leads at the moment, so let's hope he's in Sumeragi Tomb.
Yuitos Geschichte, Phase,
I
SBL.
want to talk to Luca for a change.
Kann ich hier wieder Vertrauensmissionen anfangen hier? Ja, hier. Boah. Skippen. Ich skippe alles. Geschenke. Kann ich Geschenk geben? Nee. Okay. Vertrauensepisode. Und geskippt. Was geht da ab? Okay, das hätte ich doch gern gesehen.
Did you get caught on purpose?
I just wanted to set things straight for everyone. The chief is your brother, which means I killed his father too. So, I thought it best to face him. At least once.
You're not going to do that.
Oh, that?
What?
You fool. I just thought it was a...
Finde ich gut, Effektdauer.
I know you have my back. Are you sure you want to trust me to have yours? What?
Ein für dich Geschenke.
Don't worry, I trust you to have my back too.
Jetzt wieder was zum Skippen.
Hey, Yuito.
Okay.
Great.
Skip. Ich skippe das ganze Leben und das ganze Spiel. Ich will gar nicht wissen, was ihr da treibt. Ich habe die Musik schon gehört, ist eure Love Story. Heiratet ihr schon?
Huh?
What?
Admire.
Oh.
I feel like you really trust me.
Of course. I trust you the most.
I'm...
Huh?
You know, from now on...
I think of you as family, Yuito. I hope that doesn't bother you.
Of course not. It makes me happy. I'm glad you feel that way.
Jawohl, Alufolie im Kopf. Ein für dich ein Geschenk? Nö.
Are you going?
Yeah. Thunderclap? Apparently, this is...
Wow. Oh. Sounds...
All right.
I've never...
Ich finde die Mucke so langweilig. Das ist der Wahnsinn. Also ganz ehrlich, bei diesen ganzen Vertrauensmissionen und so, ich finde die einfach so... So mega lame. Ich kann das nicht anders beschreiben.
You're not doing too... Wait, what kind... Also...
Have you learned to appreciate how amazing I am? I think you're great, Shiden. I've always thought that.
Do you have a second?
Okay.
The cemetery. There wasn't.
So he had...
Jetzt gehen wir in irgendein Grab. Ja, ich weiß von wen, aber... Können wir ausskippen. Da. Wie ist das eine Mission? Da wäre zumindest mal wieder eine nette Abwechslung, wenn so eine Vertrauensperson mal eine richtige Mission wäre. Nee, natürlich nicht.
Alright.
Wäre auch zu cool gewesen. Haben wir. Ach, Kasane.
Good timing.
Yeah, sure.
I thought we won't need...
Oh, God. No lunch.
Wieso darf ich das nicht skip machen? Kasane darf hier einmal nicht skippen. Ist das jetzt eine Mission? Oh ja.
Let's go to the roof of that building. I want to talk some
Hallöchen.
to the sky.
Got it. There are a lot of others here, like always.
They'll be easy for us if we work together. Let's go. Well done.
Now die! Come on!
That was good, Yuito.
Hey, do you remember when we came here together before? A lot has happened since then.
Ach ja, wir reden über Vergangenheit.
It's so quiet. I can't hear anyone. It's like I'm really alone. You know, this is what normal really is. We're so used to always being connected to someone through SAS. If I lose my power and go back to being a dud, it will always be like this. It's strange. I'm not as scared as I thought I would be. I thought I would feel more lonely. Is it because I'm stronger? Probably not. I can feel it in my bones that Kasane is fighting somewhere. Even by herself. I know she won't give any ground. So I can't just die here.
Hier ist keiner Just Style. Vor allem, wir sind noch gar nicht mit Luca da durchgegangen, ne? Durch dieses Gitter. Die Situation hatten wir noch gar nicht. Okidoki. Da fahren wir nach oben. Weil wir cool sind. Hier könnte ich auch noch mit Luca durch.
Shell. I think I can break it if I focus my attacks. That attack worked. There must be a weak spot.
Die Quatsch, habe ich aber drauf fangen können. Yo!
Might be too much for me. No, Kasane's on her way. I should weaken it as much as I can until then.
Du kriegst den Deutsch mit den Effekt.
This is bad. I can still fight.
Das ist so schwer bei denen. Wie soll ich mein Timing so kacke? Oh ja, das ist richtig Schaden rein.
Kasane! Is SAS still down? We almost got it. We can finish this if we attack together. Let's do this!
Und die langweilige Mucke. Da weiß ich genau, es ist vorbei. Skippen.
We can see the moon from here.
It's beautiful. So, what was it you wanted to talk about?
When the fighting is over, what do you plan to do?
I have a vague idea. It might be too grand, so you'll probably laugh.
I won't laugh, no matter what it is.
Thanks.
Nee, das ist kein schönes Bild. Ich will ein schönes Bild haben.
I want to change the world.
Auch nicht so geil. Ich muss doch ein schönes Bild hinkriegen.
Change the world?
I want to change the world.
That's true.
So many... It's got... I won't let what happened to Nagi happen to anyone else. That's the least I can do for him. That's why I want to change the world. To make it a place where...
Das ist ein gutes Bild. Mach mal einen Steam-Screenshot.
I know it will take a long time, but I feel like as a dud, I'm the perfect person for it.
A dud, that's right. How's your head? They were saying you might lose your power.
No big change at the moment, but if it really comes down to it, I'm prepared to become one again.
You're pretty calm about it. The way you were talking, I thought you would be a little depressed.
I mean, it will be inconvenient, but you know what? I'm not the least bit afraid. I thought the same thing when the network went down. Like I was fighting back-to-back with you, even without SAS.
You thought the same thing?
I wonder if that's what it feels like to lose your power. We're not just connected by SAS. Even if we can't see each other's faces or hear each other's voices, the most important thing, our connection, doesn't go away. So I'll be all right.
That's good. When we first met, I honestly thought I wouldn't be able to count on you in a fight.
I kind of had a feeling you thought that.
But you're different now. I think you really can change the world.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'm relieved as well. I feel like I can leave this world to you.
Leave? What are you planning to do?
Well, I haven't decided on a clear goal yet, but I've sort of been thinking of something outside this world.
Like, outside of New Himuka? You mean the moon?
I've been thinking about it ever since I heard humanity came here from the moon. Outside this world is another world that I know nothing about, filled with people who are a mystery to me. They're suffering, just like the people here. They are attacked by others, and turning into them. Once I realized that, I couldn't ignore it. I thought maybe I could help somehow.
The moon. I thought I understood the first time I heard about it. But the scale is just too big. It doesn't seem real at all. I certainly never thought about saving the people that live there. You really are amazing.
I'm not amazing at all. I just don't want to regret neglecting the people I could have protected.
I always felt that you were the kind of person that would step up to protect people, even if you're alone. It's almost as if you're not afraid of anything. I looked up to you when I was a kid. I wanted to be just like you.
I think you're plenty like me, and you're giving me too much credit thinking I'm never afraid. As you said before, the most important connections never go away.
You mean Naomi?
Not just her. The memories of my mother, and the time I spent with all of you. The only reason I'm not as afraid as I should be is because I know they'll always be with me. I know that they'll always be here, inside my heart.
So, even if you're alone, you're never really alone? I kinda like that.
That's why I feel like I can go anywhere, even going beyond the sky. I know that sounds like a dream.
I think you can do it. No. I know you can.
Thank you.
So, it looks like you and I will be going our separate ways.
It won't just be us. I think everyone will find their own path and slowly drift farther apart.
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said it didn't make me sad.
But even apart, we're still friends.
Yeah. Okay. We should probably get back to the hideout.
There's so much to do before and after a fight. We just have to take care of what's in front of us.
Though, listening to you made me excited for the future.
It won't be easy for either of us, so let's do our best. Both in our own places.
Absolutely. I promise I'll make a better future, no matter how long it takes.
You can take your time, but if you take too long, I'll bring peace to the moon and come back before you're done.
Oh, so it's a competition now. I know you hate to lose.
When I look at you lately, I realize I was the one.
What did she...
Oh.
Das war wieder eine lange...
I feel something special with you, though it's hard to put into words.
Yeah, me too. I feel like we have a real connection.
Eine real connection. Ja. Gibt's hier auch noch Vertrauensmissionen? Nein, nee, wollte ich nicht hin. 5. Antworten. Okay, finish. Was ich auch machen könnte, ist in den Laden erstmal schauen. Das war mir schon klar. Hier ist auch nichts Neues. Wen testen wir aus? Wen verunstaltigen wir? Wen nicht verunstalten. Okay, das sieht nicht so geil aus. Nee. müssen die Leute aufwerten hier. Wir machen ja auch alle, glaube ich, jetzt gleich viel mehr Schaden. Jetzt hier. Das lohnt sich hier erst. Okay, jetzt haben wir keine Ressourcen mehr dafür. Naja, gut, was hergestellt. So, dann gehen wir auf Speichern. So, kann man hier noch was erweitern? Ja, hier. Das Aufsammeln so. So, würde ich sagen, ich beende hier die Folge. Haut rein, adios, wir sehen uns in der nächsten Folge. Ciao. Da, 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 da.